Hey, Dax World. My name is Deji Gosler, and today I'm talking about how you can start your own car dealership without a dime, without money. How you can start your own car dealership without a dime, without money. Also, okay, let me ask you these few questions. Do you believe it's possible for you to sell 10 cars in a month? And how much do you think you would make if you sell 10 cars? Let's say on each car you make 5,000 naira or you make 10,000 naira. Do you know how much you're making? 10. 5 in 10 places, that's 5,000. That's 50. So 10 in 10 places, that's 100. It's possible. So it just depends on how you're able to negotiate with people. So now what I'm talking about today might not be really useful for people outside Nigeria, because I was making my search before I did this video, and I got to know that some states in America require you to have a car dealership license before you could sell cars. So it might not be useful in some other parts of the world, like the Western countries, but in some African countries, especially Nigeria, no, this is definitely possible. You can do this and make more money even than a registered car dealer. So how do you do this? Number one thing you need to do is, I believe business is divided into three parts. What are these three parts? Number one is the business itself. What do you sell? Do you sell services or you sell products? So when you know what you sell, the next thing is, who are the people that need this? So the next part is people. Like, who are you selling to? Who are your audience? Like, you might be targeting this audience month by month. Like the first month you target this set of people, the second month you target this set of people, and the third one is the sales. No business without sales. When there is no sales, business will collapse. That's just a fact. And how do you get sales into businesses? It's through clients, or you call them customers. So about today, I'm talking about how to start, the basic ways to start. What are the first things you need to do? The first thing you need to do this is your charisma. Yeah, you don't need money. Like seriously, you don't need a dime. So it's only your charisma. So how do you do this? Just find the car dealer, someone, a registered car dealer around you, I mean near you, where you live. Go to such person, go to them, or you can find like 5. That's even the best way to do it. Find the first one, go to the first one, tell the first one, okay, for example, my name is Deji Gotula, and what I want to do is I want to be helping you to sell your cars. I'm not coming to stay here, but I'll go find clients, I mean customers, to come buy your cars. But how much are you willing to give me from the sales? So you could go by probably percentage. You could go by, okay, it's giving you a cut of probably 5,000, 2,000, 10,000 for each car you sell. Let's say a car goes for 500,000 naira that you're selling. You might decide not to sell cheap cars. If you want to sell cheap cars go for, and you might not even get more cards than that. It depends. Go for the one that gives you more cards, or the one you feel comfortable to sell. So now, if you're selling a car that goes for 500,000 naira and your car on that 500,000 naira is 10,000, so the car dealer might decide to say, okay, he will increase the money to 510,000 naira so that you can have your 10,000 naira, because there is no, or the car dealer says, okay, I'll sell it for that 500,000 naira because of competition with other car dealers, and you can still make your money. So because there is no profit, no gain in it for a car dealer to keep cars in his part, in his office, because people are not buying. But the gain, the profit in selling them is that when you buy them, or when he has them, he sells them quickly and he's able to make his money. He won't have to spend money on the maintenance, like washing the car from time to time, buying gas into the car to transport you from one place or the other, warming it up, all those expenses. He will not have to incur them, but just pay you immediately. You make the sales. So you're gonna be the middleman. That's the charisma you need. The middleman, the charisma would be the charisma for middleman between the car dealer, the licensed, the registered car dealer, and the clients, the customers. That's the charisma you need. You are going to be the middleman. It doesn't matter the kind of cars you want to sell. There are people out there that want to buy the car. There are people that want to acquire such car, but for different reasons, they're not doing that. The first reason is, number one, probably they don't have the money, and secondly, they might say, "Oh, it's not the right time because I don't have enough money." It's still going to money, so you have a way to talk to them and how to make it possible, which I'm still gonna talk about. How you can help them to have the money. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Then, secondly, who do they go to? Who's the right car dealer for them to go to? Then who can they trust? But when they have you, you build a relationship with them. See, relationship sells a lot because you know them very well. Then you can talk to their emotion and use everything you need to use to get them. Because people buy not because they love you, but because they know you. So when they know you, they build a relationship with you. They love you, they trust you, and they can entrust their money into your hand. So this is just how you're gonna do it. Go to car dealer. Imagine you have 10 different car dealers and you sell 2 cars for this person, 2 for this person, 2 for each of them in just 1 month, and you're making 5,000 on one of them of those sales. Like that's 5,000. That becomes 10,000 in 10 places. Like right, that's 100,000 naira for you in just 1 month. It's very possible. So thank you for making it a day to day. Stay glued because I'm going to the second part, which is how do you get this customers, how do you get the clients, and the third part will be how do you make the sales. Thank you.